Welcome back to Mythos the Bear, and this is my apartment tour. So this time I did try to use the microphone that came with my video camera, but I plugged it in, and apparently you have to also turn the microphone on even though it's plugged in. So we're doing a voiceover. So here's my apartment. I have an old school style speaker, so I don't have a video monitor or anything, but I do have the awesome keypad like everyone else has. It lights up just like that, and it plays a little tune, which you can't hear. So that's what it looks like. And then you come into my apartment. Here's the back of the door. Immediately once you enter the apartment, there is the entrance area. So that's what I'm going to show you now. I do have a little slider lock thing for my door, but here's my entrance where I have my sandals and then I have my indoor slippers. So I'm going to slip those on. I like the little entryway because it's tile, and then you have the little step up into the actual living space. But here you do have the entryway closet / storage area. So here I have extra sheets and bedding that were given to me or were in the apartment. Some of the stuff is from my quarantine apartment. They laundered and brought over afterward. We do have extra food containers from when we got takeout that we washed and will either reuse or set out for recycling later. I also have all of my towels I brought with me. Then we have paper towels and toilet paper and some reusable shopping bags. And then this is what I got for Chuseok from my hagwon. It's a nice cute little set of 3 matching towels in different colors that has, I think, persimmons on it. It's really cute. And underneath is the shoe closet. So here I have all of the shoes I brought with me because I do have a larger female feet, so you can't really find stuff here. And then there's also some slippers for visitors. And directly into the kitchen area. So I did some dishes last night, and then I also made dinner. So I haven't had a chance to clean up, or rather I didn't want to. So I did buy French press. I have an almond breeze almond milk container I need to wash, and then I have my food waste container. So that is double walled, so I can put all my food waste in there instead of in a bag or leave it in my fridge. Also, alternatively, I can use that as an indoor composter if I decided to finally get the plants that my dad and I were talking about. So that's what all of that is. They actually did replace the faucet for this sink. So before it was stationary and now it moves. So the apartment did also come with this above board drying rack. So that's also really nice. And then I have my washing machine. I have a garment bag just thrown over the top because I never put it away when I was done. And then I have my cooking top. So thank you, Jordan, for leaving that for me. Then you have the vent hood above, and you also have, I didn't have enough space for all the stuff I brought because I saw a bunch of stuff that said, hey, bring medicine and vitamins from your home because it's not as strong here. So I brought like a little bit of everything, even if I don't need it. So here is my storage in the kitchen. I have a whole bunch of stuff. Some of the stuff I brought, some of the stuff was already here. Most of the stuff was already here. So then the teacher that was in this apartment before me left me a bunch of tea because I like tea. So I also have some coffee filters I bought at Starbucks for the little drip coffee I have. Then some tea from home, and then I have some Abuelita hot chocolates. She also left me this nice loose leaf tea strainer so that I can just have that in my tea, which is also nice because some of the tea she left is loose leaf. And most of this is stuff that was already here. The teacups on this right-hand side are mine that I brought from home that I thrifted several years ago in Astoria, Oregon. So that was really great, and I was able to pack those up and bring them with me. And then these cups on the right-hand side are kind of bigger sake cups, and I use that for makgeolli because I don't have the metal makgeolli bowls or anything. So that's what I'm using. I don't think I'm going to spring for those anytime soon. And then up at the top, I can't really reach up here. I do have a step stool that we bought at Daiso in order to reach up into bigger places, but my dad put everything up here. So it's, again, extra medicine, toothpaste, and storage boxes for some of the Starbucks cups I brought. And then we have our last cupboard on the side, and this basically has my coffee and other stuff. Here's coffee I brought from home. There's this really great coffee place in Central Washington called D&M Coffee, and I got some bags. I got this big silver bag. It's 5 pounds, and it's French press ground because I wanted to buy a French press when I got here. And then the smaller red containers are what I bought for all of the teachers at my Hagwon, because I heard that it's kind of like you buy presents for people. So I got these, and this is Lion's Rock Organic Roast. So it does have less acid, and it tastes really delicious. This one is actually cone ground, so I can use these extra ones that I didn't give away in my cone filter that I have that I brought with me. But yeah, also my mom was like, it's a red package, they'll love that. I'm like, okay, thanks, Mom. We also bought some curry powder, and there's Spam and the extra soups from our quarantine kits. And then she also left me some red lentils, so I'm pretty excited about that if I ever get around to cooking anything other than rice. So then I just have random odds and ends on top of the fridge. That's my coffee spoon in order to spoon up my coffee in the morning. I also have hand sanitizer, some bug spray, extra batteries, and then there's just my mini fridge. I bought this small trash can on Gmarket. I thought it was really cute and a neutral gray color. And then I also bought this rice cooker on Gmarket. So then eventually when I get my microwave will go on top in that big empty space right there where I'm storing all these plastic bags and some chips. I also have some snacks that I bought at the convenience store. These two in particular are ones that I got back at home. There was this place, a liquor store that was recently bought by a Korean couple in like the last year or two, and so they've been slowly stocking it with more and more Korean snacks, and they just opened up a bubble tea stand inside of it sometime in the last year. So here are these maple snacks that I absolutely love, and so I found those in the store. I'm like, Dad, they're buy two get one. And then also these honey sesame snacks are so good. Like, they're just rounds, so they're hollow on the inside. So I guess it feels like you're not eating as many because it's like so light and airy. And then just a few days ago, we found these egg toast potato chips. Someone in one of the quarantine groups I'm in on Facebook was like, these are bomb. So I bought some, and they smell like sweet bread, and they do taste like they have like some fried egg or something in it. Anyway, here is my water heater on the side. So you can turn that on, and on the left hand side is like heating the floor, and on the right hand side is heating the water for like dishes or laundry or the bath. And then here are my lights for this room, and directly next to that is my phone for the outdoor speaker, or if someone tries to call my apartment from downstairs. And then the teacher before me left this nice recycling sorting bag, so I just kind of sort stuff. I just took out recycling last night. I had a bunch in there, so this is less than I normally have. I technically did clean up for you, even though I didn't. So there you go. We have cardboard, plastic, and all other kinds of stuff. And this is the desk that I just got literally 2 days ago. It finally came, and I put it together, so I have all my stuff on here, so everything looks a lot nicer than it did before. I have my computer, my mic, my headphone, I have my hard drive and everything. So that's what that looks like. I also have some random odds and ends, like extra toothbrushes. I don't like white in stuff. Like, I don't like white things, but this is what they had, and I probably would have preferred it if it was the same color as the wood or if it was like a gray color, but it wasn't. Anyway, here's how I decorated. So I have this antique hand radio that I bought at an antique slash thrift shop, really huge, up by Wenatchee, Washington. And then I have this really cool kind of placard that a coworker's daughter made for me back when we lived in Alaska. I was really close with her older kids, and they came over all the time in our village. So she made that in her shop class. So thanks, LB, if you're watching. And then I have these little pumpkins decorating my desk. I don't really remember who I got these from. It may have been my mom's friend Lisa, who recently passed away from cancer. Rest in power. Or it could have been my parents during a Halloween in Alaska. I also have a bunch of Elsa stuff. Like I have that action figure, and I can't remember who got me that. It may have been my brother or my niece. And then the previous teacher also left me some Korean studying books. So again, this is my desk. I also bought a gaming chair for the first time ever. I figured if I am going to be sitting at my desk a lot, I got a really nice desk so that I could do recording and gaming and things, I should probably have a really nice comfortable chair, and a gaming chair is just that. Then I also have this convertible sofa. I bought a sleeper sofa, like the first thing. This has been on my Gmarket wish list for months. Like this is the first thing I picked out on Gmarket because I knew I would be having people over, and I knew my dad was going to try to come over with me. So I got this, and it was delivered I think 3 or 4 days after we got to this apartment. So it reclines like that, or you can put it down to lay flat, or the back comes up and it's an actual sofa. My feet, for some reason, have been really swollen ever since I got here. I'm not sure if it's because I am on my feet walking so much or because my diet has changed a lot, but that's where I've been sleeping, and I've been having my feet propped up on it, so that's why it's in that position. I also bought this small dining table with chairs on Gmarket, of course. So I really liked that. I obviously didn't get them to match, but whatever. And there's my gorilla stand. I've had that for years and I never use it, so I dug it out specifically to come to Korea. Again, at Daiso the other day, they did have Kleenex packs of frozen stuff, so I have those. My dad bought some peaches before he left, and I'm definitely not going to be able to eat all of those before they go bad, so one of the teachers here actually cooks, so I think I'm going to slice those up, freeze them, and give to her so that she can make peach cobbler. Another teacher I met actually started at a hagwon across town the exact same day I did. So we were in quarantine at the same time and started at the same time, just completely different places. So for Chuseok, her school got her a box of apples that she couldn't eat all of, so she gave them to me, and I had one for lunch the other day. And I'm thinking maybe I can give that to the same teacher that bakes, and maybe she could make like an apple crumble or something. And here's my nice big window. It literally takes up the entire back of my room. So it does face directly out on another building, which, you know, not ideal. But at certain times of the day, I do get quite a bit of light. So here is my view. And over in the distance, you can't really see because it is so bright out there, but you can kind of see the little outline of the mountain in the back between those two buildings over there. But yeah. We also have like a roof space apparently that I haven't been on, but I didn't take you up there because I was in my pajamas. So I also have this big roller tub that I brought with me that I just stuck in between the bed and the sofa, and I figure I can just clean off the top and use that as kind of like a coffee table because it doesn't fit anywhere else. And then here is my wardrobe. So it's nice, big. There's 3 different areas. And obviously it's a bit different from the quarantine apartment. I feel like this feels like there's more space, even though I have more stuff in it. So unlike other videos, my wardrobe actually has stuff in it because I live here. So here is my AC unit, and in that corner I have like a fire escape kind of thing, and in the entire rest of it is the electric for the AC. So yeah, I have a, I guess, rope ladder in that upper corner. And so I'm going to open these drawers and you can kind of see what my wardrobe looks like. So obviously, look, I live here. There's stuff. There's my drying rack. I also have some dresses, some jackets, some nice shirts hanging. Yeah, I just have a lot of stuff. There's pants and yoga pants and skirts and everything in here. So I definitely live here, and I wasn't going to put stuff away to make it look like I didn't. In the bottom, I do have another tub that was small enough to fit in here. And there is stuff inside that tub. I have all my winter stuff. And then I have this towel that goes with my yoga mat, but I ended up having to leave my yoga mat at home. So I just have the towel. So yeah, and then in the bottom, that drawer is a whole bunch of sewing and crafty stuff that I asked the other teacher to leave for me when she was going, because she was just going to get rid of it or try to give it to someone else. And I have projects I would like to do if I ever get off my lazy ass and do them. So that was the big portion. And then here's the side section. At the top, I have all of the vacuum pack bags that I put my clothes and stuff in. Then I have a random just smattering of my clothes. And then these bottom two drawers are actually all clothes that I asked the other teacher to leave for me. I basically told her if she wasn't going to take them, and if they were in my size and they didn't have any kind of button-ups or anything, then I would definitely take them. The steamer is mine, that bag is mine, and these curtains, they're blackout curtains, are mine. But yeah, I don't have anywhere to put these curtains because I do have roll down blinds, so not really any place for those, and these do a really good job, so I assumed I was going to be barefaced over there. But I do have these two drawers. One of them is kind of knickknacks and other stuff, and the other one is undergarments, so we're not going to look at that. So that is the entire apartment except for the bathroom. So here I have my bath mat. It's a modern gray bath mat, in case you were wondering. And it's too plush to go directly in front of the door because the door swings out. I really liked this color, but everything else at Daiso was either a different color, like a lighter gray or black, and I really liked this gray color, or it had like something weird on it, or it had a bad pattern. Here is this faux wood door with like the paneling on it, which I think looks really nice, but like if you feel it, you can tell it's kind of like a plasticky applique. It looks really nice though, so I'm not upset at that. So here is my bathroom. So here's the first look. I just bought this basin at Lotte Super in order to soak my swollen feet. I actually did that in between doing this video and doing the voice editing for it. So this was 2,000 won, which is under $2 US. Then I have the actual shower over there, toilet paper, my massive amounts of vitamins and like shampoos, toothpaste, lotion, all different kinds of stuff that I shoved in here, which is why there's additional stuff in the kitchen. I also got these cute cacao Ryan Band-Aids. And then I have this ugly toilet seat. So I actually need to contact my director and see if the apartment manager will let me change that. I also got this cute little trash can. It looks like a coffee cup, and I love all the little details. I got that on Gmarket as well. Here are Dad's bath shoes. I just kind of left them in there to kind of dry out because I don't want to put them back in with the rest of the shoes in the foot closet. Foot closet? What? Shoe closet. No, I store people's feet. I don't know. And those are my bath mat shoes. And then here is the clothes hamper I bought with my little Minnie Mouse mask. My aunt bought a whole bunch of Disney stuff and Marvel masks, and they were all too small for her, so I took those with me because I figured wearing all my BLM masks in Korea as a foreigner would not be a good thing. So I left those at home and I took these ones instead. And so here's all my bath stuff. I did find these at Lotte Super. It's a little toothbrush holder, and it's little pandas. You know, since I'm a Mythos the bear, gotta have some bear stuff, or at least things that look like bears. Here is a oil diffuser. It's the one that we used at the quarantine apartment because it came with our quarantine kit. It is more than half gone, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to that being spent because I don't really like flowery scents. And I just bought a citrus one from Daiso. So once that's over, I'm going to switch that out. Even though I have another one, maybe I can have my dad take it back next time he comes to visit. My friend Megan actually got me this soap, and I have another one that she got me at her local farmer's market a couple of years ago. So we were using this soap actually in my quarantine apartment when we didn't have anything else. So I'm glad I packed that. And it's also really moisturizing, which is amazing because my hands are usually really freaking dry, like dry AF. Then, of course, I brought all my own towels, so I have towels out the hoo-ha. And that's mostly the bathroom tour. So there I am. And oh, before we leave the bathroom, I don't know if you can see this, it's really light, but in the bathroom, the tile, it has these little umbrellas with like rain falling, and I just thought that was so cute, so I wanted to show you guys. So that's it for this video. My little stuff out here, I have my stick vacuum I bought, the broom she left for me, and I also have this little Swiffer thing and a bag that my dad bought so I can haul groceries. But yeah, we're back to the front door, so I hope you enjoyed.